Okay, I'll sit up here. As usual, same comfortable position for your breathing. So roll the shoulders back and down. So taking a deep breath, as always, is always in through your nose, and then so it's a long in and then a short half sound out. So we're going to do this about 5 times and then change the other way. So when you're ready, take a long inhale through the nose and a short half out. It's not like blowing out a candle. So in through your nose and then a short sound. Keep going with that. Keep going in through your nose, short half sound out through your mouth. And rest there. Okay, so next is going to be a short in through your nose. Yeah, if you feel like your mouth's getting dry, yeah, please take some water. So a short in and then a long out. So it's more as try and get a little. I find it might be a little forced. But yeah, it's just again just trying to work the lungs a little bit more. So when you're ready, so short inhale, half out. And really pull in the core as well when you're doing this. So belly button to spine. Pull the shoulder blades back and down. Couple more times. And relax there. Before we move on to activity, okay, no worries, yeah. So yeah, that's the best thing to do. Any questions on that before we move on to activity? Just while it's.
Yeah, what's the benefit of that breathing exercise?
It gets your muscles in working a bit more than what you normally do. So that's why it's more of an advanced one on your circle one. So we go with stage 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, the benefits is getting the lungs working a bit more. It does feel a little alien because it's something you wouldn't do. But it does have its benefits the more that you do it.
So how often should you practice that one?
If you find you struggling, I would say maybe something every day. If it's a struggle, like exercise in a sense, you would maybe do it every second or maybe once a week. But I still recommend doing it. If you do find that you're coughing a bit more again, or if you find it's too much for me to stay, take a rest from it, go back to the quiet breathing, and then when you feel ready for moving on to that one. So yeah, it's a bit like some of the like exercises in a sense. Take a step back, and then move forward when you feel that you can progress. Hope that makes sense. Yeah, cool. Right. So if we're feeling okay, take as always just stick between your 3 to 7 on the effort score. And and we'll get warmed up. So seated or standing options. So march for your first options, again seated or standing. So we've got your march here, or you've got your seated one. 20 seconds working, and then I'll show you the ones as we go along. Are we all set up? Wee thumbs up. Good, thank you. So get going in 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. So we've got your march. You're going at your own pace. And that's 3, 2, and 1, and rest there. Recovery, and then we're going to do seated or standing. Rotational punches option, you can add in a little bit of a toe tap in there. So we're going to get going in 3, 2, and 1. So you can do the same side. So rotating punch, a little toe tap option, or you can stick with just our hands or just our feet. Stick, rotate, punch right in front. Oops. That's 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next one, so we're going to stairs. So we've got your seated options, so hinging forward, and then a reach overhead here. Standing option, more of a bend. Okay, so we'll get going in 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. So hinge forward, reach overhead. So push the bottom back, little bend in your knees. Lengthen up through the spine. So breathe out as you open up your lungs. Breathe in as you open up your lungs. Fall forward. Exhale. And rest there. Okay, so we're going to move on to activities. As it says, 45 working, 45 recovery. So the first one we'll start off with, when you feel ready, we're going to move into a single leg balance. So you can start off with holding on all the way in that supporting leg. Just always keep a little bit bend, and then I'll say when we're halfway and we can switch sides. But if you feel 10 seconds is enough, or 4 or 5 breathing in and out, then that's enough. Then switch over to the other side, okay? So we're going to get going in 10 seconds. Again, you've got the option to step away, but really just focus on the nice deep breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth. So tell me we're halfway, but start to get too much or too shaky, and switch to the other side. Over, that's us halfway. Nice deep breathing. 10 more seconds. And relax there. Okay, so this next one can be done seated or standing. So we're doing 2 front crawl and then 1 breaststroke. 2 front crawl and then 1 breaststroke. So it just gets the arms working in different levels. And then we've got your advanced option, so standing here. Again, you can pick up the pace to increase the intensity a bit more. So we'll get going in 5 seconds. 2, 1. Okay, off we go. So crawl, crawl, 1, rest. If it arms gets really heavy, just let the hands just come to the side a little bit, shake it off, and then come back in when you're ready. It's nice and controlled movement. Oh, I can see the swimmers in the room there, ducking your head there. Good. A little breathing out there, that's it. And it really opens up the chest. So get rotation through your shoulders, and then it opens up the chest. So 5 more seconds. And recover there. 45 seconds recovery. So this one will be seated, this next one. So it's your leg extension hold. So again, it's a static movement, so really focusing on your breathing throughout and then controlling it down. Again, I'll let you know when we're halfway. Or even just like in 4 stages if you want to do 2 each way. So we will get going in 15 seconds. So thinking on your core as well, shoulders in line with your hips, belly button to the back of the chair. So 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. So you're going to lift your leg up, feeling that working in the quads. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Okay, we're 13 seconds in, so if you're needing to change, you can. Okay, that's just coming up for halfway. If you want to change legs. That's a few seconds. And rest there. 45 seconds recovery. Okay, so this is a core exercise. So we're going to, so single options. So the idea is not to fall back. You're thinking on your knee coming up towards your chest. And this little ab crunch in here, and then control it down. So this is the option here. I would say option 3, so advanced options, is double knees. And I would say the middle one is more of a knee crunch here, okay? So I'm going to go in 10 seconds. So thinking that slow and controlled movement. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So really lift that knee up and close to your chest. So you feel the abdominal working. Yep, if you feel like you need a bit more assistance, you can. But ideally it's more lifting the knee to feel the core working a bit more. You don't need to get too high up as long as you feel that pull. Don't lean forward or pull back with the core, so let that working. So every time you bring that knee up, pulling in. Last few seconds. Relax there. Okay, 2 more. So we've got side lunges next. So I'll show you option 2, rest option. Is you're on your seated, so you're leaning in to the side, putting pressure. So come to the, maybe if you've got a high chair like me, you might want to come a little bit at the edge, so lean it all the weight on your heels. We've got the supported one at the back of your chair, side lunge, and then other side, so nice and controlled movements. Option 3, advanced, we've got freestanding here. I think I've got 3-point touch, but I think that's quite 1, 2, 3. So if you're feeling really energetic, there's that one as well. So we're going to get going in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So it's that side lunge and then coming into centre. So all that weight in the side, feel that in your glutes, inner thighs, push the bum out to the side, weight all in the heel. Nice controlled movement. So breathe in and then breathe out as you come to stand. Breathe in. Over halfway. Nice and slow. Get the muscles working. 10 more seconds. And rest there. Okay, so last one's your shoulder retractions. So you've got this one can be done on the chair. So pulling it back and forward, so it's like shrug action. Or you've got your hands out in front here and you're pulling the shoulder blades together and then pulling it forward. Or we can add a little bit of pressure, advanced, or option 3 on a chair. Okay? Yep. So we're going to get going in 10 seconds. So we've got here, here, or on the chair. Off we go. So maybe feel a little crunch going forward and back. So try not shrug too much, so it's more coming back the way and forward, so you're not lifting. So pulling it back and forward, so you feel it working the scapula right in between your shoulder blades. But the greatest option if you feel it's too much in your hands or your arms. So forward, back. 10 more seconds. That's the last exercise. And rest there. Okay, round 1 complete. So take a wee drink if you need to. As always, I'll give you 2 options. So we can either do what we've just done, which is option 1, 45 working and a 45 recovery. Or if you feel we do a wee bit more, we'll decrease your recovery to 30 seconds. So option 2 is 45 and 30 seconds. 1, 45 and 45, 2, Judith's balloons are up. 1 for 45 and 45, 2 for 45 and 30. 2, 1, 1. Julia, Penny, I've never seen you. You don't know, are you happy? Go, whatever. Julia, 1 or 2? 2. Melanie, where were you? Sorry. What, 1 or 2? Well, you've kind of left me halfway. There's no, so yeah, this is how we're feeling. I want you to make the choice. So the ones that are on borderline, let's pick a number. 1. Right, we'll go with 1. I think we most went for 1. Okay, so exactly what we've just done there. So 45 working and 45 recovery. So single leg balance is next, or first. So when you're ready, we'll get going. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Inhale, exhale. So So 17 seconds in, so we're just coming up for halfway. Halfway. So here we've got advanced option. You hold on to your nose. 5 more seconds. And rest there. Seated or standing, we've got that front crawl and into breaststroke. So you've got nice and slow and controlled, and then a big open up of the chest. So big, controlled moves, open up of the chest. This can be done again seated, or if you feel you can make those bigger, you can do. Okay, so we're going to get going in 10 seconds. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. So crawl, crawl, open up the chest. Good. Again, as your arms feel too heavy, just stop and then come back in when you're ready. So lead with the elbows. Amazing. 15 more seconds. Last few seconds. And rest there. Well done. Okay, so seated for this next one. So it's your leg extension hold. So we can try and either do up for 3 seconds, 5 seconds, or even halfway. Be doing a point where it's overexerted and your legs are completely shaking. Okay, you want to feel the muscles working, but not to the point where it's too much. So we'll get going in 15 seconds. Inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth. I find it sometimes good just really pushing your core or your back right against the chair. Okay, off we go. Inhale, exhale. Even you go for 2 of these or 3 of these and then control it down and switching over. Give it nice and controlled movements. Okay, coming up for last few seconds. And rest there. Okay, so core focus. So we've got standing, singles or doubles, knee lifts. So big squeeze in the centre, into your knees, knee into chest. So this reaction here. Again, if you feel you need a little bit of support, that's okay. As long as you feel the abdominals really pulling in. So you may feel a little bit in your legs as well around the hip flexors and around the hips. So, or again, standing option. So pulling that in, knee crunch in here. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, off we go. These work those deep core muscles, the TVA, the transverse abdominis. Nice deep breathing throughout. So breathe in as you lift, breathe out as you lower. 10 seconds. 2, 1, and rest there. Okay, we're going to try and come up, if you're not ready, into side lunges. So leg focus or seated option, we're just leaning aside. So option 3, we've got advanced option here. Again, you can use some weights if you feel you can do a little bit more. So we've got the weights here. maybe even use the weights. Okay, we've got the supported. Some body weight is enough at times, so we're going in 10 seconds. We've got this option here. So in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Helps open up those hips as well, gets you working laterally. Good, make sure all the weight is in the heel. And take your time, bring it into centre. We're all doing the standing one, so let's do the standing one. So notice how my bum sits back, okay? And the heels are staying planted. We can't see that part. It's heels, we want to have them planted down, and then coming into centre. Don't lift those heels up. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, last one, and then we'll move on our stretches. So we've got option 3 is having a bit of pressure, so you're leaning into it a little bit more. Shoulder retractions here, so forward and back, so it's a small movement. So sometimes it's this move, just a little movement here. So it all depends on your range of movement through your shoulders. And then you've got your shrug. Hands by your side, pulling backwards. Try and avoid shrugging. Okay, we're going to get going in 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So forward and back. You're so really good at these. So I'm just going to go over the chair one again, so it's a little lower, so just so you can see that a bit better. So it's working through your scapula, around your shoulders, really strengthening up the muscles around your shoulders. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Okay, well done. So seated or standing, we'll just do that cool down. So we're going to start with, we'll get a wee rest and then take a wee drink, and then we're going to go in 15 seconds. Drink of water. So ready in 3, 2, 1, when you march. So you've got seated, slowing down the pace. So try not picking that up. Nice deep breathe in. Good, or if you feel like you just use the legs is enough, that's fine, or just the arms. We've got the air punch as well, so again, just slowing that down. Here, a lot slower. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh, I never did much of a break in that one. Okay, rest there. Inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth. Now we're going to do the full forward and then a little reach overhead. So it's going down seated. Again, if you feel it's too much, you can just bring your hands just up to shoulder level as you hinge forward. Okay, 5 more seconds. And relax there. So we'll come onto the chair and we'll move on to your stretches. So your static stretches, take a wee drink if you need to. So we'll start with the shoulders. So bring the arm across. Inhale as you exhale. Pull that in. Looking over that shoulder to advance the stretch. Okay, open up wide. Take your time. Move over to the other side. Inhale, exhale. Pulling that in. Okay, we're going to stick one foot out, hinging forward. Or if you don't want to hinge to have your foot elevated, leaning in. Feel it stretch the back of your legs. Slowly coming out. Take your time, moving into the other side. Inhale, exhale into the stretch, feeling it right through the back of your legs. Just give this little bend of the knee, don't lock them out. Slowly release. Okay, we'll open up the chest, so bring your hands behind and squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. Slowly release. So we're going to do your quads and your hip flexors. Just come into the side of the, you're going to push that back foot down and behind. Or if you can, lifting up, or you can hold on. Slowly release. Take your time. Move over to the other side. Take your time and stretch. So even if you're just further behind, if you're struggling to reach, that's okay. Nice deep breathing, don't hold your breath. Slowly release. Your last one's a full body stretch. So stretch your hands way above your head. If you can, clasp them together, palms facing up. And really tall, as long as you can get. Every time you exhale, pull a little higher. A little side bend. Slowly into center. Other side. And then hands are wide. Give yourself a round of applause. Well done, everyone.